Hello, Primary 4. How's going? Hope everything is okay. Today we are going to start Chapter 7, Lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's start. Are you ready? Great job. Today we are going to take multiplication strategies by using different strategy. The first strategy with us today is area model. How can we use multiplication using area model? The first step, you have to draw the rectangle. Do you remember how can I get the area of rectangle as we mentioned on the previous year? Excellent. The area of rectangle is length by width. Let's see our example. To 12 by 4. How can we represent 12 by 4 using the area model? The first step, I will distribute 12 on the dimension of the rectangle. So I will distribute 12 in two parts, 10 and 2. Excellent. And the width will be 4 as it is. Now what can you see? I have two rectangles. This is the first rectangle and this is the second rectangle. How can I get the area of the first rectangle? Excellent. Length by width, which is 10 by 4 equals 40. And the area of the second rectangle, 2 by 4, which is 8. Great job. How can I get the area total of this rectangle? I will add the two areas together. I will add area 1 plus area 2 to get the area total. So the area total will be 40 plus 8, which is 48. So again, in the area model, to get the area total, I have to get the area of the first rectangle and the area of the second rectangle, then add them together. Let's see the second strategy together now, which is distributive property. All of you take distributive property in primary 3 as right? Okay, let's remember together. How can I use 12 by 4 using distributive property? Excellent. You remember I will break 12 in two parts, 10 plus 2. Exactly. I will take 10 by 4 on the first time, then 2 by 4 on the second time, between them plus plus. 10 by 4 equals what? 10 by 4 equals 40. Great job. 2 by 4 equals what? 2 by 4 equals 8. So 40 plus 8 equals 48. We have the same result of the area model. Let's see the third strategy together today. Okay. The third strategy, which is partial product. Focus with me here. In the partial product, we have to know the value of the numbers well. For example, here 12 by 4. How can you write it by the partial strategy? Like that. The first step, I'm gonna write T and O. T for the tens, O for the ones. And now start multiplying from 4, but with the values of the numbers here. So 4 by 1 in the tens. Can I write 4 by 1? Of course not. 1 on the tens, so it will be 4 by 10. 4 by 10 equals what? 40. So write the answer here. Now let's multiply 4 by 2. Can I write 4 by 2 or 4 by 20? Of course 4 by 2. Why? Because 2 on the ones place, so 4 by 2 equals 8. Now what shall we do? I will add them together. 40 plus 8 equals 48. We get the same answer for the previous strategy. So focus again here in the partial product. We have to concentrate well on the value of the factors. The value of the 1 is 10, not 1. The value of 2 here is 2, not 20. Let's go to the fourth strategy, which is standard multiplication. Here, for example, I'm gonna multiply 12 by 4. We have two steps. The first step, I will multiply 4 by 2. 4 by 2 equals 8. Great job. And the second step, I will multiply 4 by 1. 4 by 1 equals 4. So the answer shall be 48. The last strategy with us today is a quick view. Okay, here I have 12 by 4. The first step, I'm gonna write tens and ones. 1 on the tens home, 2 on the ones home. Is it right? So here I have 12 by 4. So I have 1 on the tens place, and I have 2 on the ones place, and repeated how many times? Repeated 4 times. So I have 1 on the tens and 2 on the ones. This is the first time. Another 1 on the tens, 2 on the ones, second time. 1 on the tens, 2 on the ones, third time. 1 on the tens, 2 on the ones, fourth time. So here I have 12 by 4. How many tens now do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 40 on the tens. Excellent. How many ones do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 40 plus 8 equals what, guys? Equals 48. All of you get it? Okay. Let's solve these examples together. Use a quick draw to solve each of the problems that follow. 17 by 4. 17 means I have 1 on the tens and 7 on the ones, right? And repeat it 4 times. So 1 on the tens, 1 on the tens, 1, 1 on the tens, repeated 4 times. And how many ones do we have? Excellent. 7 on the ones, repeated 4 times. So guys, could you tell me how many tens do we have? 10, 20, 30, 40. Excellent. And how many ones do we have? 7, 14, 21, 28. Could you tell me 40 plus 28 equals what? Equals 68. So all of you get it. The multiplication using quick draw, I think it's too easy. Okay, example 2, draw the area model to solve 5 by 56. Let's solve this example by using area model. Are you ready? Okay, 5 by 56. The first step, I'm gonna draw rectangle. The second step, I'm gonna put the dimension of the rectangle. Here it's a length and here it's a width. 56. So I will distribute 56 into 50 and 6. Great job. And what about the width? It will be 5 as it is. Now I have two rectangles. Rectangle number 1, rectangle number 2. How can I get the area of the first rectangle? 50 by 5, which is 250. How can I get the area to length by width, which is 6 by 5, which is 30. How can I get the area total of all of the rectangle? So I'm gonna add area 1 plus area 2. 250 plus 30. So to get the area total, 250 plus 30 equals 280. Let's go to our next example. Here complete, he gives me example number A, 5 by 467, and complete the method. It will be 5 by 400 plus 5 by what? Plus 5 by 7. Do you know which property we will use here? Focus with me. Exactly, great job. We are going to use distributive property. So here 5 by 400, then 5 by 60, great job, then 5 by 7. Let's see question number B, 2 by 139. So 2 by what the first time? 2 by 100. And 2 by what? 2 by 30. And the next time 2 by 9. The last example here, 4 by 7,346. So the first time I will multiply 4 by 7,000 by using distributive property. Then 4 by 300. Then 4 by 40. And the last one 4 by 6. Now it's time to solve booklet examples. Find the product using area model strategy. 48 by 5. Do you remember what shall we do? The first step, I'm gonna draw the rectangle. Then I will put the dimension of the rectangle, which is 40 and 8. And the width will be 5 as it is. The area of the first rectangle should be 40 plus 5, which is 200. The area of the second rectangle should be 8 by 5, which is 40. Now I have area 1 and have area 2. How can I get the area total? Excellent. Area 1 plus area 2. So 200 plus 40 equals 240. Let's see example number B. 126 by 3. So I will distribute 126 to be 120 and 6. What about the width? It will be 3. Now I have 3 rectangles, so area 1 should be 100 by 3, which is 300. Area 2 will be 220 by 3, which is 60. Area 3 will be 6 by 3, which is 18. Now I will add the total area together, 300 plus 60 plus 18, which is 378. Let's see the last example using distributive property. Exercise number 8, 41 by 7. So the first step, I'm gonna break 41 in two parts, which is 40 plus 1. So it will be 40 plus 1 by 7. I will take 40 by 7 on the first time, 1 by 7 on the second time, between them plus plus. 40 plus 7 equals 280, 7 by 1 equals 7, 280 plus 7 equals 287. I think it's too easy, so let's go to the next slide using partial product strategy to find the product. But who can remind me on the partial product we mentioned before? Just focus on the excellent, the value of the factors, right? So the first step, I'm gonna multiply 4 by excellent 3 on the 10 should be 30 or 3, 30. Great job. 4 by 30 equals 120. 4 by 1 should be what? 4 by 1 equals 4 as it is. Now let's add them together. 120 plus 4 equals 124. Let's see the second example. Don't forget the value of each number. 9 by 5 in thousand. So 9 by 5,000 equals 45,000. 9 by 6 in the hundred should be 9 by 600, which is 5,400. 9 by 2 on the tens, so 9 by 20 equals 180. And the last one, 9 by 4 on the ones, 36, and then add them together, so the answer should be 50,616. Don't forget on the partial product we have to use the value of each digit correctly.
Now let's go to solve some exercises on standard algorithm strategy. First one we have here 56 by 4. First of all, I will multiply 4 by 6, which is equal 24. Put that once and carry up the tens, it will be 4, and carry up 2 to be plus after I multiply 4 by 5. 4 by 5 equal 20. 20 plus 2 equals 22. The answer will be, the actual product will be 224. Now let's go to estimation. Our estimation, we use rounding for estimation. We just round the first factor, which is 56, to the nearest, to the greatest place value. 56 will be 60. Now let's multiply, put down the 0, and 4 by 6 equals 24. Then 22, the actual product will be 224, and the estimated product will be 240, which is reasonable. Now let's go to 34 by 3. First of all, I will multiply 3 by the ones. 3 by 4 equals 12. Put the ones and carry up the tens, which is 1. And hide it until you multiply 3 by 3 equals 9. 9 plus 1 equals 10. Then it will be 102. The actual product will be 102. Let's go to estimation. Estimation, we use rounding estimation. First of all, 34 to the greatest place value, it will be the same 30, because 4 is, yes, weak number. It will be 30 by 3. Put down the 0, and 3 by 3 equals 90. Then 102 is the actual product, and the estimated product, it will be 90. which is, yes, reasonable. Let's go here. We have 762 by 7. First of all, 7 by 2, 7 by 1s. 7 by 2 equals 14. Put down 4 and carry up 1. And hide it until you multiply 7 by 6, which is, yes, 40, 42. 42 plus 1 equals 43. Put down 3 and carry up 4. And hide it until you multiply 7 by 7. 7 by 7 equals 49. 49 plus 4, yes, after 49, 46. 47, after 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Then it will be 53. Then the actual product will be 5,334. Let's go to our estimated product using rounding for estimation. To the greatest place value here, it will be 7. 6, it will be, yes, a strong number. 7 will be 8. It will be 800. 800 by 7, put down the two zeros, then multiply 8 by 7 equals, yes, 56. Then our actual product 5,334 and our estimated product, it will be 5,600, which is, yes, reasonable.
Goodbye.